Hello, welcome to more War of the Spark. The cards I will fix in between this pack. I don't know why they're small again. But anyway, in this pack we got Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. So, casting creature spells with Flash, a good thing. Giving creatures Vigilance and Reach, also a good thing. And then searching for creatures is a great thing. And she starts at 4 loyalty, so pretty hard to kill. I really like this card. Angrath's Rampage, also pretty good. Double colored though. And you can usually see it going pretty late, but if you can cast this card, it's definitely worth playing. I love Triumph and Nurturer. Got a special place in my heart for mana geodes. And I think Wanderer's Strike is also good, but Vivian seems great, especially in draft where you can kind of guarantee you're going to get enough creatures. And just like ambushing your opponents with creature spells seems really great. So we're going to take Vivian. Alright, cards are better. Pack 2, ooh, Krenko. Krenko is a real good card. Whenever it attacks, put a counter on it, and then make a bunch of goblins equal to its power. So that's pretty nice. And you don't have many competing green cards. Courage and Crisis is pretty good, I guess, but like none of these are super compelling. I'm gonna take Krenko. Just starting with a bunch of rares seems good to me. Wow, red-green, we can now take Domri's Ambush. So for 2 mana, put a counter on a creature you control, and then that creature fights, or it doesn't even fight, it just deals damage equal to its power. And you can hit planeswalkers too, so that seems good. I'm still not sold on Deliver Unto Evil. Maybe for Constructed, that seems good. It's just like, it's overkill. If you already have a Bolas planeswalker in play, you don't really need this effect. I will say, I love the art. That's the one thing I'll give it. But we're going to take the Ambush over the Bloomhulk here. And in this pack, could take a Neoform. Could definitely take Neoform, because as far as red-green in this pack goes, maybe like Raging Crunch or Grim Initiate are the best cards here. Not that excited about those. We could also take a Lawrune Enforcer and try and go Naya, because I think this is probably the best card in the pack. But in general, I'm actually feeling that blue is better than white. I'm not sure. I think probably I'm just going to take what is the best card in the pack. Ooh, Tybalt's Rager. I like that quite a bit. Thunderdrake's okay. I'm gonna get a lot of Grim Initiates, but this card's good. It attacks well. Oh, wow. Okay, that is a very late Challenger Troll. And a very late Thundering Ceratok. I'm gonna take the Troll. This card just hits for 1,000,000 damage. And the text is so relevant a lot of the time. Like, we could pump this up so it can only be blocked by one thing. This can do some crazy stuff with that too. So there's a lot of synergies here. I'm not a huge fan of On-Crop Invader. I'm not a big fan of the Stoneblades either, so I'm not sure which card I want from this pack. Maybe it could be a Courage and Crisis, because it's the least replaceable effect, and if we get enough Planeswalkers, that can be good. Because we can always find some dudes like this, but this card I think is... Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, see, so Rampage... Oh no, this isn't even the pack. Maybe it's worth it just committing to red-black early, because you know these cards are going to go late. I'll try a Grim Initiate, I suppose. I don't love this card, but if you get it down early, it might be okay in this type of deck. There's another Angrath's Rampage. Maybe it's worth taking... Maybe I should have taken the last... Actually, yeah, Grim Initiate was a huge mistake. I should have just taken both of these on the off chance that I end up red-black. Yeah, I should have 2 of these right now. Because we're always going to be able to find Grim Initiates, but we're not going to be certain that we can find other stuff. But I guess I'll take 2. I don't really know how like aggressive of a deck you can make here, but put 2 counters on a creature. You get a lot of these. Maybe it'll be good. Okay, we'll take... Well, green hasn't seemed... I'm going to take this. Okay, Burning Prophet is great. I do like that card. Still, nobody loves Deliver Unto Evil. Wow, that's a lot of Grim Initiates. Okay, that's many. If ever there is a deck to take advantage of Grim Initiate, it would be this one. I don't love all the 1-drops. These are our black cards. I think both of these are pretty good. But right now we're looking like pretty much streamlined red-green with the random Lawrune Enforcer we probably won't play. Ooh, pack 2 has some goods for us. Dreadhorde Butcher would go well if we were in these colors. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, put a counter on it. And it can kill an opposing creature if you hit with it. That being said, there's just an Angrath in the pack, and this card is incredible. The static effect is so powerful, just giving everything menace. I've died to Angrath probably more than any other planeswalker, so we're gonna take that. Ooh, there's a Jaya now? Okay, I mean, I think I would like the Gateway Plaza too, but Jaya is just great, and she pumps up the damage that all of our red sources do. So, right, another red source would deal damage to permanent or player. Okay, so it's only to the players, but still, if you like play her and then Alpha Swing, that can hit for a bunch of damage. Ooh, Red Horde Arcanist. So, we don't have any Samut sprints right now, and I could just take like a Storm the Citadel. I guess there's also Giant Growth in this format. What else do I have to pump this up? Domery's Ambush, Courage and Crisis. I'm gonna try this. It seems kind of sweet. Plus it's a 2-mana 1/3, so there's a lot of good there. Wow. Arlen, Wolf or Werewolves enter with more counters. I'm kind of leaning towards just taking the cheaper card, because this deck doesn't look like it wants that high of a curve, but Arlen Cord is super busted too. Probably not playing these. We have Jaya, Angrath, Krenko. Meh. Let's take an Arlen Voice of the Pack. This card is great. Ooh. There's a Tibalt. Kind of like a Tibalt. Missing on Bonds of Flourishing, New Horizons, maybe a Guild Globe, but Tibalt's great. This deck is shaping up to be real nice. Could take an Iron Bully. It is a 3-mana 2/2 Menace that has some synergies with like the Proliferate stuff. And I don't really care about any of the rest, but the card's not bad. Ooh. How many creatures with power 4 or greater do we actually have? Just one? This might be a... I think I just need 2-drops though. I was going to say this might be like Raging Crunch or Ceratok, but the 2-drop I think is much more valuable. Ooh, there's the Giant Growth. Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent... I think I'm going to choose just to have good mana, and Giant Growth at 1 mana is awesome. Like, it's extraordinarily good. I don't want Prismite. I don't want any of these, but I'll take this, I guess. For opponents playing a lot of big dudes, I could see playing that. I'm not sold on these, but we at least have one card to combo with this. I would like to get Samut's Sprint as well. Or actually just more Giant Growths. That's pretty good too. Bolt Bend is going to be a pretty nice trick, I think. What? This Wield? All these cards are good for our deck. This might be some nice top end. Pump everything. Like, if we are going to play the Grim Initiates, that can let us get through. Okay. Well, red-green appears to be the open color combination. I don't have much in the way of creatures with power 4 or greater. And spending 4 mana for this is a lot. If we can reliably cast this for 1, I think it's definitely worth playing. Like, your opponent plays a removal spell on your creature, switch it to their best creature is just such a blowout. Okay, I guess we can take a On-Crop Invader. I would like to not play this card, but it does have first strike. Actually, it's kind of good with Grim Initiate, isn't it? Okay, maybe we'll play it. I'm putting this on the side still. Well, that's more Courage in Crisis. I think 3 is probably too many. 2 is probably fine, especially with we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Planeswalkers, so the Proliferate on Planeswalkers is pretty relevant as well. And now we get Arboreal Grazer. Probably not doing that, and a Forest. Okay. Well, we have a 2-pack deck. Like, I'd be pretty happy playing this, but we want to upgrade these Grim Initiates. Oh! Then they just throw Bolas's Citadel at us. Wait. I feel like I had almost this exact same pack in my Karn draft, where we had Bolas's Citadel and Vraska, and I took the Vraska, which I'm also going to be doing here. Huh. Yeah, I think this card's really good after having played with it. If you didn't see it, watch my Karn draft. It just has Karn in the title or something. This card seems great, though. Oh, wow. We probably have to take Jaya's Greeting. We actually don't have much removal. Essence Hydra. Ooh, if we had any fixing, that card would be awesome. But we're going to take Jaya's Greeting and really hoping to wheel that Giant Growth. That card's super dirty on Grim Initiates. Wow. This pack has everything. Pyrohelix, Giant Growth, and Sprint. I feel like I'm supposed to take the Pyrohelix and try and wheel one of these 2 tricks. That seems correct to me. Wow. Wow. Okay, what does this do? It's a legendary artifact. Discard a card, look at the top X cards. You may put a creature in rare mana cost X or less from them on the bottom of your on the battlefield. Sweet. That seems quite good. Kiora. So we, again, don't really have much in the way of creatures with power 4 or greater. The only thing that kind of concerns me with Vivian's Arc Bow is that all of our creatures, we only have 11 creatures, and we might be cutting a bunch of Grim Initiates. That being said, there's nothing in this pack I would really rather have, so I'll take it. But I might not end up playing it in this deck. I think the card is great in general, but probably not for this one. Spellgorger Weird is kind of good. We have a lot of non-creature spells, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Spellgorger Weird is the pick for us. Do we need more 2s? Because there is a Goblin Assailant just to like help our curve smooth out. What are we gonna cut here? Like all these cards are awesome. Like literally everything in our deck is so good. We could cut a Grim Initiate. Man, I love all the rest of these. I think I'm just gonna take a Forced Landing for the sideboard. The Goblin might even wheel, or we'll just get another one. Is that better than Primordial Worm? We only have the one Giant Growth. I guess I can replace On-Crop Invader or something. Ooh, okay, Giant Growth. Great card for our deck. Okay, pretty happy now. And given we have that many Giant Growths, I don't know, I might put Grim Initiate back in. We got a lot of cuts to make, and I actually don't know what to do. This deck doesn't even need a Gateway Plaza, I don't think. I'm just going to take the Crocodile. Right, we're just red-green. That's red, that's green, yeah. But I'm not going to play the Crocodile. Okay, I'll take it. That way nobody else gets it. This is good with the Initiates. Giant Growth is good with the Initiates. And they make tokens that are good with these Proliferate stuff. I literally don't want to cut any card from my deck. It's perfect. Ooh. Okay, Invading Manticore is actually a really nice card. And we got the Sprint back. We already have a Courage in Crisis in this sideboard, so that's fine. You know, I think this is kind of how red-green's supposed to go. So Arc Bow on 3. Honestly, I don't know if that's that good in our deck. It just seems a little slow. We only have 13 creatures, so like the odds of it missing, I don't know. I'm gonna think about Vivian's Arc Bow. Oh, Raging Crunch is good. Oh, this is making it even harder. Okay, I think we're probably cutting the Iron Bully. I could see cutting one of these Courage in Crisis. They're a little bit situational, and kind of like Storm the Citadel, but I could see cutting it. Just again, it's also situational. We don't really need a way to go over the top. Our deck is just great. Ooh, I don't think I need 3 Grim Initiates, so we'll do that. There's a Crocodile and that. Okay. So, what do we even do here? We can cut this and this. I do think I like this Manticore. It's 6 mana for... maybe 6 mana is too much. We could just streamline our deck. We can cut 1 Courage in Crisis. Spellgorger Weird. We cut the Invader. We could also just cut this Weird. It only gives us 10 creatures, which makes hitting off of Vivian a little bit challenging. I think if I do run one more creature, it probably is this, but let's see. Group creatures separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's going to be so big. I think I do have to run that. And then, so now we have 11 creatures. Oh man, we have Kranko with all these Giant Growths. That's beautiful. How many token producers do we have? Tybalt, Vraska, Angrath, Arlen. This card does seem pretty nice in the deck. We just like... I think these effects are better, given that we have the Arcanist and Kranko. Both of these go well with those. So I think I'm okay with that. We could run 16 land, because our curve... See, this is why taking Arlen was a little bit sketchy, because if Arlen was another one of Tybalt's Ragers, then I think we could easily run 16. But as it currently stands, I want to do this. I don't need any black, so 8, 8. I think it's going to be a 9-7. Because our double green is pretty late. And all of our red cards we want to play early. So Crunch Wrangler only combos with Raging Crunch and the Troll. But I think it's still good. And we have the Proliferate card. What if we do this? Nah, I'm going to stick with Courage in Crisis. I think that's better. And we don't have enough for Bolt Bend. Yeah, I think this is the configuration I'm going to go with. I think I would like to play 17 lands, but we're gonna run with 16. I think. So you guys run one. I changed my mind. We're cutting Samut Sprint for land, and that's final. I'd rather have consistency. I think I'm gonna add a green here. MTGO, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about that. There's just a lot of pump effects. Well, we're on the draw, but this hand is wonderful. I'm gonna keep this. We got Burning Prophet and a Domri's Ambush, some Giant Growths, some nonsense. No more lands. I guess we need one more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's it. No more lands after that. Ooh. Burning Prophet stays in play. It's gonna scry a lot of times. The more I see this card, the better I think it is. Toil the Invasion. I imagine they take the ambush, but there's also consideration for taking the Challenger Troll. Yeah, ambush is too good. That was quite possibly the best thing we could have drawn. Get to scry. Arlen's good, but we do need 2 lands to cast her. Do need 2 lands to cast her. We can cast creature cards with flash. Sorry, Arlen. I'm mostly doing this because we have the scry, so that we're more likely to put lands on the bottom. Arlen's are only 6-drop, and so we're gonna have to keep lands in play to... What's going on here? We're gonna have to keep lands in play, or keep lands on top to actually cast the Arlen. Whereas now we can just scry all the lands except for 1 to the bottom, and that's pretty good. I can give this Vigilance, but I don't even really need to attack. If I downtick Vivian, they could kill it with Herald, but that's not the worst. Let's do that. Wow. Quadra Regular and Grim Initiate. The first strike is kind of funny on the zombie army, but Tybalt's Rager is probably the best. Upgrades, exile 1 face down. Okay, the rest go on the bottom still, so we still get it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Rager and do like this. Play that. Pass turn. If we just keep Vivian alive, I don't know how we lose this game. Move to combat. Oh, we're gonna play the... We could just block here in Giant Growth. I don't really feel the need to play the Rager right now. Oh, I know what we can do. I think I know what we can do. Yeah, let's cast this. I can block like this. Oh, what if we just double block the... This is actually kind of not exactly what I wanted. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna block like this, then we can pump the Rager. Alright. Damage to your face. Yeah, I was basically thinking like if we play Giant Growth and they have like a Soren's Thirst or something that's really bad. But as it currently stands, it's not the end of the world. So, needs Vigilance and Reach. Kind of want to hit lands. Raging Crunch does block pretty nicely. We can also just unleash a flurry of Giant Growths. Okay, give this Vigilance and Reach. I think I attack. Because if they block, we can do some really good stuff with like Pyrohelix Giant Growth. Yeah, like Giant Growth, her. Descry 1. Oh, I can't put Jai on the bottom, I don't think. Jai is very good here. And they can amass 2, but we can play the Ranging Crunch that can just block the zombie army. Play you. Block here. Sweet. Bark Reaper, not worried about that one. Nice. So let's down tick. Give me a creature. No creatures. No more mountains, I guess. Last turn. Maybe down ticking wasn't the best because now they can kill Vivian if they attack her. But I really wanted to find like another play this turn because we have all these good removal spells in 5-drops, but literally no way to protect Vivian. I'm okay with that. And we got a land. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Forest. Review Vigilance. I guess I attack. We can shoot it down with Jaya if they block. Okay. Pass turn. And we're just going to flash in the Challenger Troll. Contentious Plan. Yeah, I don't mind seeing that card on an empty board. I think in general the card can be powerful, but more often than not I've seen it cast like turn 2 as a way to cycle, which completely undervalues what the card can actually do. Close combat, cast you. Hey, sweet. Now you get Vigilance and Reach. Attack. Not bad. I don't even really need to play Jaya. That's not really a thing I need them to know about. Bounce that, sure. Probably sacrifice the zombie to draw a card. I don't know if they realize I can just cast it with flash though. It's a helicopter going above my house now. What is going on? Non-stop aerial things. Okay. Play the troll again. Another land. So that's kind of a lot of lands. Let's downtick and try and find more plays. Nothing. Exile this forest. We have mountain. Whenever red source would deal damage to permanent or player. I think I'm definitely attacking with a challenger troll. If they don't block it, they just die. Oh, they did block it. Okay. Block and sack seems right. I'm just gonna run out Jaya. This lets us scry into action. Ooh. Nothing really to target here, but that's pretty okay with me. I just want to use my mana efficiently. And opponent doesn't know that I don't have creatures off of Vivian. Yep. And this only goes players, right? Oh no, it is permanent or player, right? So damage to permanent or player. So I can Pyrohelix kill the Spark Reaper. I just have to read this one more time. It deals that much damage +1 to that permanent. Okay. Okay, it does work. Okay, Jaya's good. Gleaming Overseer. Yep. And a Soul Diviner. Wow, opponent's deck is kind of nice. Unfortunately, they're kind of just going to die. Vigilance and Reach. An attack for 6. They can only block with 1. I can Giant Growth and put them to 9. Yeah, actually they're dead to Giant Growth. Menace Hexproof. It does not have Death Touch. Play Vraska. Make a thing. Jaya doesn't really need to target anything, but she's just out there being scary. And opponent is on 0 cards. Perfect. Mountain. So Vigilance and Reach. I kind of want to just be down ticking actually, but I'm gonna do that. And we can Jaya that, but let's just attack with both of these. Yeah, because this gets bigger if they let it through. And then they're gonna sacrifice it to the Dreadmalkin. Yep. And then remove counters to draw. We basically just want to pressure them as quickly as possible. Another thing. Pass turn. Jaya still has no targets. I mean, we could hit their face, and maybe we'll do that soon. Oh, that's a good card. Okay, so opponent can double activate Dreadmalkin, I suppose. I like Jaya's Greeting. So, Vivian, find me the goods. Alright, I can cast that. Then you, and then you. So, Jaya can target this Dreadmalkin, and then they activate it. Wait. They have 6 mana, right? So Jaya targets Dreadmalkin, then they activate it. No, I don't think this works how I want it to. Because she does 2, and then they activate this, so it gets 2 counters. Yeah, it becomes a 4/4, and then I Jaya's Greeting in response to that, and they activate again. So it has 4, 5, 6 damage. No, that actually does work. Okay, so, and I have enough mana to do all of this at once. Yeah, so let's play the weird. Play that. Cast Jaya, 2 damage to the Dreadmalkin. And it's because Jaya powers up Jaya's Greeting. Oh, or they could just do that. Oh man, if they sacrifice this wizard right now, yeah, that's dead. I still kind of want to just kill the wizard. I think this is going for lethal here. It would be better to kill a Soul Diviner, but in most circumstances. But when you're threatening lethal to your opponent, 6, 7, 8, 9. Giant Growth this one. Nice, okay. Blue-black control-ish. Bolt Bend. We're good. Yeah, this hand's good. We're missing a green source, but that's fine. And they mulliganed? How'd they scry? The 1 card on top, okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna lead on Burning Prophet. Definitely gonna lead on Burning Prophet now. Oh wow. If they don't have the discard, we can Domri's Ambush down the Soul Diviner. Please don't have discard. Come on! Ugh, that hurts, man. Because now they get a card that they can actually remove a counter from too. Oof. Yeah, it's a good curve. I like this crunch though. Mountain. It tells them what I drew, but it's just so much more mana efficient. Yep. 3 mana, discard your opponent's best card, draw card. I need a way to kill this card. Spellkeeper weird. No! Stop! Stop doing that! Okay, at least we can play Krenko. I can swing with both. It's a little scary if they double block, but they saw Giant Growth, so I can't imagine they actually double block. No way. How are they this good at the game? Ugh, I have 2 fresh cards in hand. Fine. You win, opponent. You win. No fear. Just calling my bluffs. That they got me. I can't even be salty. They got me. Okay. They're gonna get that back with the Spellkeeper. We need to draw something right now. That was exactly what I wanted. Initiate, cast the Goblin. We're just getting browned right now. Oh, what? They didn't get their removal spell? I guess this is kind of better because it draws them a card. They left me with Jaya in play? Now any land? Ooh, okay. Now I feel pretty good if we draw a land. Oh. How many of these are they that okay. That seems in general like a pretty bad sequence of plays though against the mono red deck. Like they have all these Toil of Invasions, but I have stuff in play now. I think they would have been much better served getting back Cruelty and like using the token that they're drawing cards from to actually block and then tap. And like the 2/3 can block the 2/2. There's like a lot of things that they can do that would be a lot better for them. Heck you with everything. They have Tyrant Scorn, then they have Tyrant Scorn. One can only get blown out so many times. Ugh. Okay. I kind of want to keep the Goblin alive. Keeping the land in hand, that way they don't know. Man, this would have been a lot better if I had that 1/3 in play. Oh, no, no! Yep. This one's slipping out of our grasp, guys. Play the Wrangler. They are at 8, so it's possible they somehow messed this up, but I think we are not long for this world. Opponent's drawing 2 cards a turn and looting. Oh, dear lord. Might be Scoop City here. Imagine if they blocked with Soul Diviner and I had the Giant Growth then, and then they just wouldn't have had this the whole game. That's why I went for the bluff, because I figured it was too high of a risk for them to actually make that play. Well, this seems like a pretty easy block. You don't get any Soul Diviner counters. Okay, we're moving on. You have it all, that's fine. Okay, this game, Won't Bend on their discard would be funny, but I think a better game plan is just getting our hands empty, which could be an argument for running like Storm the Citadel over Arlen, but Arlen's way too good. I think I have to keep it the same. Go first. All right, forced off the top. Unfortunately, they can play discard on turn 3 before we can play Vraska, but if our opponent's playing Wall of Ruins, that's mighty okay with what we have right now. Card on top, stop doing this! I'm gonna get wrecked by discard, aren't I? Alright, Tybalt, show me what you got. Do a thing. Please forest. Okay, I can deal with that. There's our forest. Vraska, make a Death Toucher. Death Touch. Tybalt things. Go. Unfortunately, this is hexproof. Flux Channeler. Okay. We're surviving? Yeah, we're surviving. I think we just gotta kill this Flux Channeler while they're tapped out. Beautiful. Make a Death Toucher. Swing with this. If they trade here, then the Devil can kill it. Sure. Next turn we can go Spellgorger Weird, Courage and Crisis, proliferate all of our Planeswalkers, activate. I'm okay with a Spellkeeper Weird in this circumstance. The one thing I want to be wary of is a Lazatop plating. 3, let's play this Weird. Play Courage and Crisis on the Assassin so it's harder to kill. The counter, then proliferate. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so glorious. And Jaya actually powers up the Tybalt tokens too. So I think I just attack with this Assassin. It's even bigger. I guess I make more Tybalt tokens because I don't really care about them gaining life, but having Vraska in play to make this Assassin keep growing seems actually kind of good. So we're just gonna pass. Yeah, I think that effect is just great. Samuel's Epiphany. Now all their discards looking so bad, isn't it? And I think that's why you don't really play so much 3-mana discard, especially against aggressive opponents, like 2 on top, 2 on bottom, okay. Yeah, against aggressive opponents, their hand might be empty. Ooh, Spellkeeper Weird back the Tamios. Well, I'm not loving that. Oh, I really want to play this first, but that's so slow. And I think this just makes Spellgorger Weird, like, unkillable. I could be attacking with these devils. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent, it deals that much +1. So if they block a devil, it can actually trade. Alright, I'm on board. And we can downtick Jaya to kill Wall of Runes if they do this. We're trading off boards right now. There, this deals damage there. Jaya kills this. And we're just going to make a token with Vraska. I think I should have been attacking with those earlier. Won the match. See you guys next round. Alright, round 2, going first. Again, I think I keep this hand. Vivian can hopefully find us some stuff. And let's see. I think I lead out. It depends on if they play a 2-drop. If they don't, then we lead out with Vivian so we can start. Oh, are we going to get catted out again? Oh no. Please no, please no turn 2 Charm Stray. No! Why does this happen to me? No. What? Who are you, opponent? What is happening right now? This is unreal, right? I don't even know what's happening. I swear to God, if they play another, like, 3 more Charm Strays, I'm just gonna concede. Okay, I can beat that. I think I just block in Giant Growth. Okay. They might have all the Charmed Strays, but now, let's see, this can tap that. But they can't even attack into Tybalt. Nice. Play Tybalt. Make a thing. No more life gain. I don't think I will ever see the triple Charmed Stray on turn 2 start ever again. And they might still lose. Because they're playing a bunch of 1/1s. Let's go Forest. Vivian. Make a token with Tybalt. Give this devil Vigilance and Reach, I guess. Then we're going to flash in a blocking Crunch Wrangler. I imagine they're just going to tap down the Arcanist, so no point in giving that Vigilance. I could attack. That's actually decent that we trade for the 2/2 Charm Stray. Ah, free damage! We're about to beat the triple cats. We might not. Is this Oketra? Please don't be Oketra. Oh, sure. No, they have a 3/3. This is the most epic cat battle I've ever played in. They didn't attack? Okay. I feel like the whole reason for that play is to attack. Please, creature. Please, creature. Okay. Go Forest and pass turn. We're both flooding. They have scared. You have another Wanderer Strike. I can't deal with this, guys. That's a really big cat. Oh, so you didn't. How are the opponents playing so well? Oh man. I think I chump. I basically have to use Vivian to find an answer to this cat, and I can't double block. Actually, yeah, because the Arcanist is kind of good against both of these. Yeah, I think I block like this. It really hurts. All right, Vivian. Find me the goods. Okay, we got a Crunch. Putting all of our good cards on the bottom. We got a Crunch. That's all that matters. Land. They tap down the Arcanist. Oh, they did not. Interesting. And we're not going to attack with it. They probably just tap it down end of turn. Yeah. So, if opponent attacks with everything, problem is they could just tap down the Raging Crunch. At least we get to eat the Charmed Stray. 3, cast that. Ooh, they got a little hasty there. Raging Crunch. Gonna eat your 4/4. That was good sequencing. I really thought about playing the Crunch first. And then I was like, well, what if this? And now this happened. Please don't have anything else, opponent. Sweet. Vivian's going back up. Give you Vigilance and Reach. And I'm just gonna swing with this and Giant Growth. Just for some damage. Growth here. Actually, mostly just so I can get Spellgorger Weird bigger. Next turn. Yeah, Vivian's a real busted card. Sure. Oh, then they're gonna tap down and I get to flash in a first striker? The best day of my life. I have to make sure I don't auto yield. Yes. Okay, okay. Feeling pretty good. Block here. Go work Grim Initiate. Taking down the cats. We got more. Vigilance and reach on you. We win! We beat the triple cat start. Nobody else can claim that. Actually, if someone has actually played against the triple cat start, please tell me. Because the odds of that happening are just so incredibly low. Well, this hand's good. I'm gonna keep. We got Krenko. No cats. Stop. Get out of here with your stupid cats, man. Alright. Grim Initiate blocks cats. No more cats. I wonder how many cats opponent has in their deck. It must be a lot. It's okay. We're gonna get him with Giant Growth. They're gonna play a third cat. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Forest. Kinda wanna get Vivian online, but if they kill my Grim Initiate, they're in white. They're not gonna kill my Grim Initiate. I'm not gonna attack with it because that's suicide. Oh, or they could just play another Charmed Stray, I suppose. Block. I can't. I can't. I'm kidding. It's not. I'm not even mad. It's just funny at this point. Well, so we uptick Vivian. Hit with the zombie army. And then when they attack, we can play Raging Crunch and have Giant Growth. Play you. I don't know if opponent knows that the cat thing is a meme, but I really, really hope they have more than 3 cats in their whole deck. Oh, actually I could do this, right? Giant Growth here. No more cats. Oh, that's another cat. I really respect what opponent's doing. It's just really not going to work out for him. Guess I down take Vivian here. Good one. And I'm just going to pass turn. I think protecting Vivian is our best bet. We can like Krenko plus Giant Growth next turn. Okay. Well, I will block. That would be good. We didn't have this! Hajah! Well, there's a lot of spells in hand, but we have this Krenko card that's like pretty good. Oh wow. So I guess I'll give that Vigilance and Reach. We win the match! Take that, Catman! On to the finals. Round 3. Ooh, it's a good hand. We got Grim Initiate, Arcanist into Domri's Ambush. We can double cast this. What is going on? Oh, you know, if my life is just cats from now on, like, there are worse things, you know? Just a lot of cats everywhere. Forever and ever. And ever and ever and ever. I swear to God, if they play 2 cats this turn, this is a different opponent, by the way, I checked. Okay, something is going on here, and I don't know what it is, but it's super weird. I'm gonna take it. So we're actually in a really good spot still, because we can go Tybalt, shut down the cats. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Arcanist. We're gonna Domri's Ambush, put a counter on the Arcanist, and attack with it. And then Arcanist is gonna have 2 power, so we can actually recast this. And we're gonna kill another thing, then it's gonna go up to 3 power. Wait, how are they playing Charmed Stray in the 3-color deck? Please don't kill this. I will literally cry. This is the worst day of my life. It's not actually, but I am getting catted out so hard right now. Okay, Jai's Greeting. Okay, okay. Getting better. This can kill the stupid cat. Doing it now. None of that pump stuff. Do I need double green? Not really. Keeping back Grim Initiate to block. How are they casting these cards? More Charmed Stray. Oh, they're trying to tap my Grim Initiate. You can't do that. Pollen Bright Druid. Making the cat bigger? Okay. I like the initiative. It's not going to work out for them. Ooh, Krenko's good. So let's go Mountain. Oh, opponent's at 1 card in hand? I mean, that's what happens when you play like a million cats. So we could Domri's Ambush but we get really blown out by a removal spell. So I think I'm just going to play Tybalt here and do that and then pass. Stops the cat life gain. They're at 30. Law Rune Enforcer can't tap these down. And this can trade for Charmed Stray, so they don't really have good attacks. Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, that's a good card. It's not. How is this the finals? Like, my opponent basically did everything they would want their deck to do. They went turn 1 Charmed Stray, turn 2 play a Mountain, play another Charmed Stray, turn 3 play Law Rune Enforcer, Domri's Ambush, and they're just not even anywhere close to winning the game. I think I played basically 3 cards that held them off, but we'll see what they do. Whoa. Well, that's a bold attack. I like it. I mean, we could just block like this and then keep Tybalt at 1. If we double block the cat, actually maybe this is better. What happens now? So they can assign all the damage to the Grim Initiate, but then we're trading Grim Initiate for Charmed Stray. Yeah, this is actually better, I think. Because then when the devil dies, we can use it to kill the Pollen Bright Druid. Kill that. And then we still get the 1/1 back from the Grim Initiate, so not that worried. Ooh, I like the Challenger Troll. So let's make a devil. And kind of like just playing Vivian. They have no cards in hand. We're just going to keep upticking Vivian. And no point attacking, but that way we can flash in Kranko at the end of their turn. I know they can tap it with the Law Rune Enforcer, but I kind of want to get a counter on Kranko with the Domri's Ambush. Vivian's Grizzly. Hey. Hey. That's mine. Hands off. So yeah, we need to hit a land, and then we can do kind of everything. Nice. So Kranko, Domri's Ambush, they have no cards in hand. Put a counter on the zombie, and it deals damage there. This makes sure we can start swinging in with Kranko. Okay. Guess we should start getting creatures now. Goblin Assailant. Not a good creature, but it is a creature. No attacks. Okay, activating Vivian's Grizzly. Arlen's Wolf. Sure. Can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So they can play that next turn, but then we can just play the Challenger Troll and then block it, so not that worried. Nice, get in there, Kranko. So whenever he attacks, put a counter on it. Sweet. He's gonna be a 2/3, so they can't actually kill it. Make the gobos. No blocks, okay. That's a weird situation, but I guess I should have given Kranko Vigilance, but whatever. And then we're gonna flash in the Challenger Troll. Opponent's going to play the Wolf, which makes Kranko attacks a little bit worse. They're at 28 life. Play you. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's down tick Vivian. Spellboards are weird. Swing with Kranko and the Troll. Sounds like a weird band name, Kranko and the Trolls. So this is going to become bigger. And they can double block here, but we can blow them out with Chandra's Pyrohelix. And then this thing becomes unblockable. Just taking it. Sure. I guess they are at 19 life. But it was pretty risky. I guess they could draw the exile effect. Iron Bully. Sure. They could draw the exile effect to exile the troll. And that would kind of make sense. Because otherwise this is just straight up unblockable. Well, not unblockable, but can only be blocked by one creature. Oh no, opponent. Don't do that. Play that. Kill that. And I think we're in Scoop City. Yeah, okay. Sideboarding. Again, a million Charmed Strays. Really don't bother me. Open, Invader. Yeah, really don't bother me. Sure, we'll keep. There's a lot of things we can draw. We got good mana. Got a 2-drop. Opponent can't even play turn 1 cat. Look at that. Oh, wow. That works. That actually works. So we can go Arcanist this turn. And then next turn we can go Courage and Crisis. Make this into a 3/5. And then we attack with it, cast it again. Make it into a 5/7. On-crop Invader, sure. I'm kind of down for that. Back for 3. Yes. Target this. Target this. This is kind of all in, but their only removal they showed was at 5 mana. And this is going to hit them for at least 15 damage before they can do anything about it. And then even if they do, they have to use all their mana. And then we play a Challenger Troll. Stop playing cats, everyone. Can we just agree it's not a good card? Ooh, Krenko's a good card, though. Yep. Burn spell off the top. Let's go. Or Giant Growth would make this 8/11 power. Oh, okay. That's way too good. So I'm gonna play the Goblin. I want to spread out the counters, and we're gonna put a counter on the Goblin and have it deal damage to Krenko. And then we swing with the Arcanist, make the Assailant into a 4/4. Choose target creature, kill that. And now they have to exile it. This card is insane. If they don't have the exile card this turn, they basically lose. And even if they do, we still have a 4/4 and we're going to make it basically unblockable. So they would need like the exile card like 3 turns in a row. And it doesn't look like they even have it this turn. Yep. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. Let's kill the cat. And then we get to recast this. We won the match! That's another trophy. With a normal deck. That was almost the clean 3-0-6-0. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. I can't believe how many cats I played against this game, but see you guys next time.